Sorry, that's my white boy rapper coming out at me. Hell yeah. What is up, everybody? Welcome into Halos in the Infield. I'm shouting through your ear pods as we talk. Hell yeah, we got a victory tonight against Los Doyers of Brooklyn of East Coast. Get the hell out of their own stadium because they don't belong there. They stole that land. I'm going to make a video on that, by the way. If you don't know your history, the Dodgers stole that land from some very peaceful people at the time. So, with that being said, how nice and sweet of a win is this because of the crazy-ass season we've had as Angels fans? Roller coaster and all. We come off 3 out of 4 winning in Texas, and then we come here to Los Angeles, play the overhyped, overrated Dodgers. Now, let me give you a couple stats before I actually get into the game and tell you exactly what happened. As if you didn't already know, let me just tell you exactly what the Dodgers are as a team. The Dodgers are 2 games above 500. Now 1 game over 500 against the entire league, not named the Colorado Rockies or the Arizona Diamondbacks. Why? Their record looks good, but against the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, who you all know suck balls, they're 21-5. 21-5. So the bulk of their victories are against. So with a $300 million payroll, you're 500. So see, now I don't feel so bad with the Angels having almost a $200 million payroll and we're 500. We have injuries. They got Cody Bellinger batting 170 or 180 right now. Mr. I'm high all the time. You got freaking everyone saying, "Oh, you're paying $30 million for Pujols to be on your team. Watch out, we love how he's doing." You love him tonight, Dodger fans? Do you love him tonight? Because that's what we've had for years. There you go. We paid you to take him. Yes, you can have him. And we'll pay for him. He sucks. And then Mookie Betts got hurt again tonight. That guy's always hurt. So he ain't no Mike Trout, no player like that. Dodgers come in here bragging all this. Oh, you got a good record. You got a good record. You didn't win in 162. You won in 60. A COVID season where at least 3 or 4 players for every team stood out and took off because they were so scared of the virus. And then you had all these restrictions. You had no spring. Dodgers fell into like a cheap exhibition win. I ain't even giving them a real World Series title. To me, the Nationals are still your champions, even though they sold off their roster. So let me just say this, though, as we get deeper into the show. It feels good to beat the Dodgers, doesn't it? Because I could take a loss to just about any other team, and we have all season. But when it comes to the Dodgers, damn it, if there's a meme where they say, "Oh, the Dodgers play in the World Series, and the Angels, when they play the Dodgers, that's their World Series." Well, you know what it is right now. It is. When you're this affected and your team sucks, this is our World Series. And you know what? Screw you and your damn stadium. Because we beat you in your house again. Again. I love it. I love since you guys came into this like interleague play where we have to play your sorry asses every year. We shove it down your throat no matter what your record is. No matter what your record is. And you can say, "Oh, last year you got swept. You got swept." That year did not count. Give me a break. Look at 2019. Go back and back and back, and we win every year. Every year. So you know what? I'm happy. I'm super happy. We pulled this one out. And before I get to all the comments, and I will read all the comments, having a little trouble with Facebook, so if it doesn't go over to Facebook, I'll have to figure that out. But right now, 4-3 win. They get 2 runs late. Sandoval pitched his ass off again. Again, I want you Angel fans to realize this guy's coming on. That's not an easy place to pitch. And he gave up only 2 runs. Pitched his ass off and deserved the victory. And again, Dodgers can brag all they want. No Ohtani. So forget Trout, forget Walsh, forget all the other guys who are supposed to be out there, Vagina Man, Rendon. They're not there, not even Ohtani. And you still squeak out a victory. That is a good victory. Good victory. So the pitching went like this: 5 innings for Sandoval, 2 runs on 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, only 2 walks, 96 pitches. Cueta starts. He had that real rough start when he first made his debut, but since then he's calmed down. His ERA looked good. 22 pitches thrown, 16 of which were strikes. He had the 1 strikeout. Selman came in for 2/3 of an inning, allowed a hit, got a strikeout. 2 1/3 inning for Austin Warren, who continues to shine. And then Iglesias did his thing in the 9th inning, or 10th inning, making it a little interesting. But, dude, really, really, really good. Let's get also the offense coming through with Iglesias and Mayfield going deep again. Now Mayfield with 7 home runs has outdid Vagina for the entire year. So Captain Jack Sparrow is welcome aboard anytime. I don't remember Rendon at this point. Let's get to a couple quick comments. Rally Chris is still looking for 2 out of 3. Solar says, what's up? From YouTube, Blaine says, yo, happy Friday, everybody. Way to start the weekend. You guys hear the Dodgers canceled their fireworks after the loss? They're actually mad about us. Hell yeah, we won. Feels so wonderful beating the Dodgers. Should have traded Heaney sooner. So proud of our pitchers. Absolutely, Ryan. The pitching has been outstanding, or as some people like to say, trout-standing. Let's get to some of these comments. Not True says, let's go, baby. Raul says, boo, how? He can't believe it. That must be a Dodger fan. Bullpen looks so good. And by the way, as we're going live right now, there's another page which is ridiculous and it's trying to copy us. So, haters going to hate. And, I guess, what is it called? Sincere, flattery. I'm flattered that they want to copy us. So it is what it is. Bullpen looked good tonight, Not True says. Miguel says, yes, sir. Smoking that Dodgers pack. Roll says, there you go. Whatever. Dodgers suck. We're better. I'm right there with you. N1. Nick Tuaculin says, no Trout, no Walsh, no Ohtani. No problem, baby. Yo, John Cena's theme, Not True. Yes, that was when he was awesome. Thugonomics, not this serial type of what do you call it, John Cena. And then Miguel says, we got to keep this fire going over the weekend. You know what? I won't lie to you. That Bueller start on Sunday does scare me. Even though he's going up against our rookie, Detmers, that's a tall order for Detmers. If the Angels can squeak out a win on Sunday, damn, I'm going to be impressed. That will be an impressive win. And tomorrow we got another good pitcher that they're going to throw out there, Urias, Urinal Cake. Hopefully we can beat him as well. Let's see, another person coming in here on let's see, the Real says the Dodgers lost to a AAA squad. Pretty much. And then Chase chops in with, all right, I know I said we had to play reckless abandonment, but how about the base running was horrid tonight? Damn, 51,000 fans, Ryan says. The base running was terrible. They almost took themselves out of 2 big innings. They could have got that 5th run because right after the Ohtani was thrown out at home. I mean, the bunting was terrible. I mean, you at least what's his name? Marsh saved the day by hitting a ground ball the right side of the infield. But check this. Here's another great stat about the Dodgers. They are now 1-12 in extra innings this year. So yeah, let's keep putting them in the extra innings. I'm convinced the Angels are the big brother of LA. I wish, man. Let's see. Pack of good as fuck. Yeah, there you go. Gemini says, to be honest, this game had me shaking. The Angels got a victory, though. Yes, it was. It was very, very heart-stopping at the end. We handed the Smurfs that fat L. Let's see. Die Hard says the super team couldn't beat the broken down Halos. Let's go, boys. Light that baby up. Show some Angel pride, baby. Show some Angel pride. Yes, baby. F those effing Smurfs. Fuck LA, Kyle Strange says. Absolutely. Let's keep it going. Ghetto-ass Dodger fans can suck it. And they were obviously fighting each other, because we've seen plenty of videos of that. This bullpen was on point, and they actually showed emotion. Hell yeah. And you know what? When you get rid of guys that are just problems in the freaking dugout and problems in the bullpen, this is what happens. This is how this team can turn it around. And here's the other thing, too. You know who was in attendance today? Dexter Fowler. That's a guy that doesn't have to be there. His season was over in May, or I think it was even April, and his season's over. He's got the ACL surgery. He's still sporting the Angels stuff on Instagram. He's still talking to Angel fans, and he showed up in the clubhouse. That's an amazing clubhouse guy. He does not have to be there. I thought that was awesome. Let's get at least one more win over the Dodgers and show them up for another season. Dude, I'm right there with you. The bullpen was on point today. I actually showed some emotion. I read that one on a Friday night. Let's see. David Fletcher. FletchFacts checks in with David Fletcher. And then Tyler says, let's go, baby. Beer me. He wants beers. What kind of beer? Mickey Mouse Dodgers FletchFacts says, sorry I don't swear, Mateo. We'll start swearing. Indians hat. I'm wearing an Indians hat because I'm paying homage. Well, actually, I couldn't find my Angels hat right now. I have a bunch of them inside, but I just barely made it home. I was listening to the game the whole way, and I had this Indians hat going out. I'm just still pissed off that the Guardians are the freaking, But let's go, Die Hard says. And then Mickey Mouse Club, House Franchise, Austin fucking Warren, though. Kyle Strange, that guy is beast. Here's a guy who I thought that his ERA was inflated for AAA. I didn't think he was going to translate to the majors right away. He had a little rough start with the Angels, but then all of a sudden, you've seen him get just more and more confident. And now, Alex Myers, and he's moved into that eighth inning type guy. So that's really good. Let's see. And then tomorrow it's Heaney versus Flexen. Rally Chris wants to point that out, and I think Heaney's going to get tore up in that game. Big W right there by Chase. The Dodgers are in our division. They wouldn't even make the playoffs. That's Fernando saying, I agree with, dude. Imagine this team in our freaking division. I mean, we would give them problems, but they don't have a team that rivals us other than the Padres this year, and even then it's not there. I think it's got to be the Giants because I'm really sad that the Padres have fallen off so much. I'm having mic problems. I thought the Padres would be a lot stronger. Solar said, when you start the intro for the next one, can you put the song called Welcome to the Future by Easy McCoy topic? All right, I'll take a look at that. We won without 4 of our best players. Jack Sports, hell yeah, he did. Manny says, let's go. Big 20 Hammer says, Albert went to the wrong team. I'm glad he went to the Dodgers. And here's my prediction, my bold prediction for the postseason, because we all know the Dodgers will walk into the postseason because they don't play anybody. And like I said, they're 21-5 against the Rockies and Diamondbacks, but against the rest of the league, they are now 1 game over 500. That is not a strong team. That is not a team that scares me. A team like the Brewers scare me. I think that's a team along with the White Sox, are my World Series pick. But a bold prediction is going to be Albert Pujols being left off the playoff roster. I think they see him for what he is. It was nice and cute to put him in the 4th spot to say F you to the Angels, but you know what? F you right back. And right to the bench, Pujols, because that's where you're going to be come postseason. Dick, did we win? Did we gain any games? I didn't even see. Dude, I wasn't even paying attention. I know Seattle lost. I think Oakland won, so not too much. I think they fell back to us. N1KO says, Walker Buehler versus Detmer. Fuck us. That might be a tough one, man, but who knows? Anything that can happen. Die Hard says, literally 2 of the starters played tonight, and look what happened. And a guy like freaking Iglesias, who we've been on so much about falling behind 2 strikes, all this thing's not really hitting the ball all that good. He took the pitcher deep, and then also Jack Mayfield doing his thing, man. So I love it. I love it. Let's fucking go, Don Hammond says. Big 20 Hammer says, yeah. And the Angels take a 1-0 lead in the series, 2 games above 500. The big question is, can we go 3 games over 500? Can we stop falling backwards to 500? Can this team finally push ahead and stay ahead of 500? Solar says, light that baby up. Todd and myself on the next smack off. There you go, Fast Times. Hell yeah, Tyler says, let's go. He wants more beer. Mateo says, hopefully we can get more games over 500. That is the goal right now. We have to get more games over 500. Dodger Stadium, the house that the Halos built. Exactly. If you know your history, the Angels were here first. And that's basically not the stadium the Angels built per se, but it was because the Angels were here that the Dodgers are relevant in the first place. And the fact that basically, if you think about this, imagine this just for a second. If the Dodgers never came here, stayed in Brooklyn, and the Giants were out here first, and the Angels became the Angels and the Los Angeles and stayed the Los Angeles Angels, imagine the backing this team would have. I guarantee you the Cowboy wouldn't have sold to Disney, or Disney would still own them. This team would have multiple championships, unlike what they only have as the one, because they've been the little brother for so long. This team can turn it around, because winning that World Series, I think they just missed the opportunity to grab the city by the balls in 09 and 05, years where they could have won World Series and moved on. If they would have won multiple championships, I'm telling you, this would be still like, it'd be like those flags outside the houses that say house divided, UCLA and USC fans. It would be like that. Angels and Dodgers all over the place, because you would have this newfound love. People love a winner, and if a team can win multiple championships, that would really turn the tide. Let's see. Brian says Reed Detmer's really being put into, basically thrown into the fire. Major League debut against Oakland, our division rival, and then our city rival, the Dodgers. So he goes 1-2, right back and forth. Rally Chris says, what was Papa Fox saying? My dad was happy. He was super stoked, and he's still stoked tonight that they got the win. He was predicting they were going to lose in extra innings. So I'm like, Dad, they're 1-11, the Dodgers. Now they're 1-12 in extra innings. So hell yeah. So Dodgers are now 1-14. Actually, Mateo says. Jaime says, no Trout, no Walsh, no Rendon, no Ohtani, no problem. Why not us? That is the moniker from the Angel Station. Max Muncy with the platinum glove tonight. Hell yeah, dropping that ball in right field. Good win without Shohei. Yeah, no Shohei. Captain Jack came through. Dre Day, what is up, my friend? He says, love it. Go Halos. Austin Warren is on fire. N1K1 says Mayfield better than Rendon. I think we're establishing that. I really think so. And yes, I am still doing recaps. Let's see. Oh, hi, guy. Yeah, I'm still doing recaps, bro. I mean, you got to join us over here at Halos in the infield, man. We're doing big things over here, starting this puppy up. Fernando says, but we make the playoffs every year. Hashtag Dodgers suck. That's what they always try to throw back in your face. But it's easy when you have an extra free pass. I mean, this is the first year the Dodgers have actually been challenged. You have the Giants ahead of them. You have the freaking Padres who are floundering, but they can show they're better than them. This is the first time they've had competition. Usually everyone in that division rolls over, and it's just like, hey, just go on into the playoffs. It's fine. Let's see. Todd Lodge is going to make an appearance in a second here, though. All the young guns proving themselves right now. Solar says after he almost threw a no-hitter, I knew he was going to be good. That dude is pitching his ass off. I'm telling you, Sandoval is going to be a guy where us Angel fans are going to be starting to buy his jerseys. I'm telling you, this guy is the real deal. And I don't think Suarez is too far behind. Mark my words on that. Jaime says Mookie injury might be that Rendon injury. They had the hip discomfort. Well, you know what? That could be the early signs of a period. He could be having super cramps. That's why he left the game. And then you know what? Guess what? He's on the IL. You know, he's got to take them tampons. And if that doesn't work, just like Rendon, he needs surgery to stop that blood flow. 42 people on the live right now. That's our highest so far to start this page off. Who we traded Rendon to, Nick Terculin, well, to the IL. That's basically who's had him longer than we have. Mateo says, talk about a great game, but boy, was it stressful. Hell yeah, it was. We never win easy. I'm telling you that. Austin Warren is a GOAT right now. I love Iglesias N1KO, and I hope we can keep him. Jaime says, there was a Vaginosaurus sighting today. Ichiban says, I need a damn paper bag to breathe into watching this whole game. Huge win, Halos, especially Trout, Rendon, Ohtani, and Walsh. Get the hell out of here, Dodgers. Hell yeah. Keep that freaking energy, people. Keep that energy, and hopefully we can get this the fan base to come back and be, because again, you have seen since the beginning of the season, and at times when this team actually shows up with passion, how passionate it can make us as fans. So imagine them coming back instead of playing in front of 14,000 passionate fans in the beginning of the season when you had the COVID restrictions. Imagine coming back to the Anaheim Stadium with a full house with that passion. We feed off their energy like they feed off of ours. So give us something to play, to cheer about, and they'll give us something to in return, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Because that's how it works. You feel that energy as a player, and the fans feel that when you're showing emotion out there. I mean, Iglesias is great to watch because he's always showing emotion. Some of our young pitchers are showing emotion. Keep that shit going, I'm telling you. Let's see. Let's get to some more of these comments. It's funny because Rendon looks like Captain Jack. He does. Dude, Mayfield almost has as many home runs as Iggy already. That's crazy, and Drizzle. He's come out of nowhere. I'm going to go Sunday, but I can't see Ohtani because National League, fuck. The best you could do is see him, because it's too risky in that stadium to put him in right field in an outfield position. So it's really good to have him as a pinch hitter, but we just wish we could have him in there. Hit us up with a Viva Los Angelitos, Todd. I hope I did not kill that one, Fernando, because you're the best at that. Look at me, boss says we own the Dodgers. Hell yeah, we do. Fuck those copycats. Joe Madden did some good managing tonight. He did. Kiwi says, I was making sure my dad wouldn't talk crap until after the game. There you go. Jaime says, would you plug Mayfield into short next year and give him a ton of money, or go with a shortstop next year? Now, interesting about that, I would probably sign him to a 1-year deal if he wanted to come back. Now, he might try to get a 2-year from somebody else, but I would at least give him a 1 year and give him a shot, because who knows if Vagina King will be ready by then. He might not be ready. And if he's not ready by then, you got to put someone there, and I would put Mayfield out there and see. And if he does what he's supposed to do, then, hey, maybe Mayfield slots in there, and what the hell do you do with Rendon then? Louis says the youth movement is exciting. It sure is. Was Papa Fox fired up today? He's always fired up. my dad acts like it's a funeral when they lose to the Dodgers. He hates the mother effing Dodgers with a passion. So when they actually beat the Dodgers and well, what I mean, actually, when they do beat the Dodgers, he's so super happy. He's walking around with pep in his step, like he just got some. I hate why did I say that about my dad, but anyway, he walks around with pep in his step, and he's so damn happy. It's like you can't wipe the grin off his face. So it's really cool. But when they lose, man, you don't want to talk to him. He doesn't want to say anything. He's like, "God damn Angels! Why'd they have to lose to stupid Dodgers? They lose to anybody else. They had to lose to the Dodgers. And now I don't even want to watch the news because that's all you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about the Dodgers. You're not going to talk about the Angels. And it's just going to be make fun of the Angels." So, yeah, he gets really down. Diehard says, honestly, I want Mayfield more than Rendon. He'll be cheaper, and he wants it more. Obviously, it's a hot streak, but I'm loving it. And you know what? You ride the freaking hot streak, don't you? I remember seeing Sandoval the first time at Fenway, and he pitched really well. He's going to be a great pitcher for us, you thought. And you were right. At least Pujols didn't do shit tonight. Exactly, Mateo. And then Ace says, waiting for the traffic to exit, just chilling at the Dodgers parking lot. I really didn't expect the Angels to win until Captain Jack's homer. Hope Bettis is okay. So that's a real fan. Ace is a real fan. She's a season ticket holder. We love you. And that's a real fan because you never want to wish injuries on another player. Although, you know, sometimes you kind of grin a little bit, but you never want to wish that. And she's being a real fan, and she's at the game. So props to everyone that went to the game. Mateo also checks in with at least Laredo is suspended for 80 games. And if you didn't heard, that is the guy that kills us. And I mean kills us for Oakland. And the fact that he's done for basically the year and the postseason is hilarious. Supposedly we get Walsh back Sunday. That'd be a nice addition with no Ohtani, Jaime says. Look at me says, Pujols looks like he has been eating tacos. Well, he's got a lot of good taco trucks around that area that he could choose from. M's and A's lost today, so that's nice. Oh, they did lose. Okay, it's another game. They really tell Jansen not to fucking blow it. Yeah, and N1, did you see that video? Did you see that freaking video? The Dodger fans were actually they were all recording by the dugout what's it called? The bullpen. And they opened the gate, and as Jansen was running towards the field, they're all like, "Don't fucking blow it!" And they're all telling him not to blow it as he walks out. So Mateo says, "Viva Los Angelitos!" Die Hard Anaheim says, Dex might come back in October, I heard. Maybe. Man, that's crazy. Fowler is hopeful to be back for the postseason. Wouldn't that be great to have him in for the postseason? Rayu says Dodgers with all the stat team with a $290 million payroll, and the Angels are 50% AAA team, and they still can't beat us. And then Kurt Suzuki says, good thing I told Madden to sit Stassi the other day. I would have blown this game. You wouldn't have got a hit either, Kurt. Jaime says, I love how the Dodgers use all their best relievers. F off. Yeah, exactly. James says, beat LA. Congratulations to Warren on his first big league win. Yeah, that's true. Jaime says, one of my favorite parts was Iglesias making Pujols look silly. He swung at the pitch and a foot out of the strike zone. Kind of reminds you when he played for us. A lot of people giving Austin Warren props here. Let's see. Not fuck with LA City, though. LA. I'm still Los Angeles, but Halos forever. There you go, Don. Bellinger is overrated, Trouta here says. He sure is. Dodgers are a candy-ass team. I wouldn't go that far, Fernando, but they still. Troll says, let's go, Angels. Hell yeah. Dodgers can shit in their own mouth or shut their own mouths. Wow, I was going to say that's pretty talented if they could do that. Solar said, if we can win the other two, we'll be second in the wild card run. We'll be getting close. We'll be getting up there. Angel's grandma got interviewed by CBS Sports broadcaster Hall of Famer Jim Hill tonight, so that's pretty cool. Dodgers shit themselves against us, Mateo said. Not True says, if our bullpen played like this every night, we would be insane. Think about it. We've blown 22 games. 22 games. Had we not blown those games, to give us 10 of those back, and we're talking about a 60-win team right now or more. If we sweep this series, what does that do for our postseason hopes? That just helps us get a little closer, but there's still a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. That's why it's one game at a time. Chavez Latrine, as people are checking in over here, trade Bellinger while his value is low. There you go. Halos made the Dodgers logo look lit up. If people knew their history, they'd know that the Angels came first. Yeah, but the problem is the local media will never tell you that. Light that baby up. We beat the Smurfs. What's up, Mate? Todd, Roger Lodge tonight. Let me jump in with some Roger Lodge. So, James, I want you to play the clip of Ohtani. There's no clip of Ohtani tonight. He didn't play? Why didn't he play? Because they're playing at Dodger Stadium. Okay, what we're going to do is, since we don't have any Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, but Mayfield hit a homer. Yeah, but we don't have no Shohei Ohtani. We don't have no Mike Trout. We're not going to play any of that stuff. So what we'll do is we'll play a little bit of UCLA Bruins recap of when they went to the Final Four. And then, because that's my favorite team, and then I'll come back and after we play 714 tickets, 714 tickets, 714 tickets, go today, or wait, it's buy today, go tonight. There you go. And then we're going to come back, and then you're going to listen to my precious voice talk about UCLA Bruins football and basketball, and we're going to ignore the Angels. And then if you call up with any kind of negativity, we're going to hang up on you, because that's Roger Lodge. And then, but by the way, I have plenty of stories about Full House and John Stamos, that one time that I came on there and made a cameo. So look for that, because that's the Sports Lodge, and you're listening to Sports Lodge at AM 830 with your host, Roger Lodge from Blind Date. And there you go. There's your Roger Lodge for tonight. Let's see. We beat the Doyers. Austin Warren is A-OK. Isaiah's World says Jack Mayfield made Max his daddy. Let's see. N1K1 says, I'm going to go Sunday and I want to see Shohei Ohtani, but can't because the NL's bullshit. Anyone surprised that Mathematic is not in here? I am shocked. Dodgers family have some real competition in their division, and shit the bed. Exactly. Bueller, a.k.a. Tight Pants, is pitching on Sunday. I can't stand that douche. Fast Time says I can already see my 1965 Patrick Sandoval jersey in my closet. It's coming, man. It's coming. Blind Date, wink, wink. Yeah, there you go. And I hope Shohei Ohtani plays on Sunday so he will give Walker nightmares. Wouldn't that be great if Bueller's pitching like a gem? It's 1-0 Dodgers in the 8th inning, and they let Bueller stay in, and all of a sudden Ohtani pinch hits and hits a 2-run homer, and then Iglesias closes that shit out. That would be amazing. For once, the ump was on our side tonight, Lewis says. Jaime says, in terms of paper bags, I can now reveal my cheeks, but still not ready to show my face. There you go. Did the A's win? I think they did win tonight. Angels fan page says. Trouter here says, I wish I could be in David Roberts' office. He's got to be worried about his job. Well, you know what? Being in second place with a $300 million payroll, yeah, he should be worried. They've been trying to run his ass out of there the last 3 years. God, I hope not. Pinstripes are for punks. Smoking on the Dodgers, Pac Muncy with that gold glove. There you go. Let's see. Iglesias came in the clutch today. He usually always swings at crap way off the plate, but not true. He did come through. Rendon looks like Curly Bill from Tombstone. He does in the movie. Dude, Trouty here, I want to hear him say, well, bye. That would be freaking awesome. Manny says, what do you think about Roger Lodge? Oh, I already told you what Roger Lodge is saying. Halo Honkers. Die Hard says, yeah, I think we're going to go with Angels Fam. I think because Angels Fam is a good saying. You guys were trying to come up with something right there. I can call you guys. Angels Fam sounds great. Great fucking game, Mr. Halo says. Real Halo fans despise the Los Doyers. Youth being served, and we're hungry for the future, James says. Yes, that's what you want. Luigi says, didn't know Adam Sandler was a fan. Good to know. That's pretty cool. Be safe out there, Ace. Not True says, Todd, you look like a chili Dodger fan in your button up. I know, right? I'm a white gangster. I didn't think Rasil had the best stuff today, but good enough to shut the door. Absolutely. That was pretty scary right there, but he got it done. Big Hammer says, what do you think about the Urias or urinal cake going tomorrow for the Dodgers? I think he's a tough pitcher, but the last time, if you remember in Anaheim, we tattooed him pretty good. I'm hoping for the same result. He leaves his fastball up. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it's really deceptive. I just thought that he would I didn't realize he had 13 wins already. That's pretty crazy. Did you guys notice that how Fletcher and Ohtani were looking at the tablet? Mateo, I think you came onto some groundbreaking news right there. You mean to tell me if the players actually study tendencies and use their scouting reports and the tablets that are provided by the team to actually do something right? And it comes out to a W. Remember the other night we were blown away how stolen bases, going from first to third, and taking walks can increase your chances to win? Wow. I wondered if they would do this every game. They would play just as good. Maybe if someone told them to take batting practice like they took batting practice today, that would count for something. Yeah, in the end, that stuff actually works. Why do they always go away from it? But when they do it, look what happens. God, this team pisses me off and makes me happy at the same time. Imagine the Angels sweeping the Dodgers. Also, Rally Chris or someone's calling for would be better to call us infielders. That's pretty cute. Infielder. Why'd I say cute? Let's see. Bellinger is batting below the Mendoza line, which is nice. Let's hope our boys keep this energy for the rest of the series. Hell yeah. Todd Lodge. Yes, there it is. Roger Lodge is going to ask James to play the clip of Terry Smith saying Ohtani was being intentionally walked. When are the balls going to drop? Oh, yeah, I can drop the balls right now. I got 2 balls to get for the jersey. Hopefully some of you guys are getting close to winning a jersey, because here we go. 2 more numbers. If you caught the one on the pregame with James, this one right here is B13. And the next number is C67. So B13, C67. Check your bingo cards. And if you get bingo, you get a free jersey courtesy of Halos in the infield. Ichiban says, does anyone know everyone was looking on the field during the Fletcher's at bat in the 10th inning? I think it was someone that ran onto the field. James says Roger Lodge was actually doing the pregame for AM 830, and I guess he only does it when the other team, as his favorite, is playing, which is the Dodgers. Dodgers are chicken because they walked Ohtani. Hell yeah, they are, and their own fans booed him. Let's see, or call him, or go with Halo Fam. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Quoting Terry Smith, and you can put a halo over this one. Hell yeah. Halo Fam sounds good. Fast Time says Halo Fam merch. Maybe. Infielders would be a better name to call us, to call the fans. You got to put that up there, Fernando. Either infielders or we're going to go with Halo Fam, because those are 2 good names right there. Glad to see Sandoval, Gabe Muncy, that look. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, the feistiness of these guys, of the young Angels. The young Angels are making, because again, look at their rotation. Ohtani is your oldest pitcher. And Ohtani just turned 27. You have several pitchers under the age of 24 locked in for years, and they're all coming up around the same time. That's exciting. Now, if we just get the hitting going, I'm telling you, this turns into a playoff team overnight. It really does. Players only looking at the tablets during the freeway series. Yeah, why can't we bunt the ball? Mr. Halo says, 3 bunts in a game, please. Yeah, you know what? We need to work on the bunting. Well, Alex Cobb is old, but I'm not counting him because he's still dealing with the blister. I'm just talking about our young guys. Our young guys right now are very, very, It's very, very encouraging to see them pitching. So if there's not any more questions that you guys have for tonight, I'm pumped up. This is a huge win to get off and take their fireworks spectacular away and piss off their fans and just make everyone's heart in Anaheim, Los Angeles, or wherever you may be listening or watching this, just a little bit, relaxed and calm, and just, you're happy. You're happy because you beat the Smurfs. You beat the shit out of a team that shouldn't be here, that should be playing in Brooklyn. I get so angry that the New Jersey Nets were able to go back to Brooklyn and they're able to stay there. And I just wish they would never have come this way. Just think what this would be. Angels land, the city of angels. Los Angeles would, even though if Anaheim was in Anaheim, look what the Rams did when they were here. They were in Anaheim, but they were the LA Rams. The Angels could have been that, but had the entire market to itself. Goddamn O'Malley. And again, I'm going to make a video, and for all those that don't know, especially you youngsters, you're going to find out how that land was raped from the people and how they came here and just did not give an F what they did, and how they took over a market that shouldn't have been theirs. So I'll get into all that at some point because, I'm going to make a video on that. Is Packy starting Monday? I don't know if that's even been announced yet, but I would like it. I would like it because that dude deserves his first start, just like a lot of these pitchers are getting. I just think that they haven't used him yet, which kind of sucks, having him called up. I would really, really like to see him get his first ever start here. Let's see. Hey, who are you calling old right there? Do you think we could still make the Dodgers shit themselves? Absolutely, Mateo. I think we're in their heads. Ace says they were looking at fan throw stuff at Marsh. Oh, see. Big shock, Ace. I thought it was someone that got on the field, but Dodger fans throwing things? No way. They're the nicest fans out there. And that's what I'm telling any Angels fans. If you're going to go to a Dodger game, be prepared for them to talk shit, number one. Number two, they'll get uncomfortably close. And number three, it does take a while for the ushers that they do have to come down there and mediate something that actually starts in the stands. They take their sweet ass time. And even with police officers, so if you do get into the mode where, okay, this guy's going to bum rush me, this shouldn't take too long, the security will be here. You're going to be in fighting for a good 2-3 minutes, which if you've ever been in a fight, that's like 20 to 30 minutes. That's what it feels like. And so I'm just saying, and then you get these Dodger chicks that'll be behind you with the long curly hair and everything, the Dodger jerseys half open and their tatas hanging out. They're going to take a swipe at you too. So be prepared. You might see one guy coming at you, and then you're going to see a chick coming from behind as well. They like to beat up. They like to go co-ed fights. So I know Angel fans usually like to fight fair, but nah, Dodgers fans don't. If they could rip a seat out of the ground and throw it at you, they would, like Geraldo style. Let's see. Big win. Let's go, boys. Light that baby up. Lewis says Joe Adell could have made it against Bellinger. Had a couple of mistakes tonight. Catch the ball. Upton Trout here says Dodgers used the element was eminent domain against the poor. Exactly. I will put it out there, man. I'm going to make that video so you guys can figure out or find out what exactly happened, because it's very classless. Made says, what a game. And then it says there is no Angel game on Monday. Oh, okay. That's why he's not pitching on Monday. Well, why can't the Dodgers just be canceled? I wish, dude. I'm a polite, respectful dude. I'll never be at a Dodger game with a Halo merch. They're animals. Dodgers would, Dodgers should wave the white flag. I wish they would too, but it's not going to happen. The Dodgers are, Let's see, Angels are 4-0 in the Adell era. So 4 wins in a row. We're going to go for the season. 6, I think, was the high for wins in a season. So we need a couple more wins on Tuesday. It looks like we have a shot for him to pitch. Let's see, named after trolley cars. What a shitty franchise. Yeah, that's the thing. The Dodger is basically back in the day in Brooklyn and New York. There was so many trolleys in the streets. So much traffic in the streets. People jaywalked like crazy. And then people were like, look at those Dodgers over there. They're getting out of the way of those trolleys because they're coming at them. They're almost getting hit. They called them Dodgers. So that's where the name Dodgers came from. So it just doesn't belong here. It doesn't. I mean, that's why when you ask a Laker fan, what's a Laker? Most of them don't know. It's a Laker ship because it came from Minneapolis. Clippers, I think it's kind of self-explanatory, but again, name's a name, but still, I just wish the Dodgers weren't here. But anyway, it is what it is, and no matter what, whether they're here or not, we beat them tonight. So with that being said, let me get into a few other sayings real quick. And August 14th. Oh, 8 days from now, or we're almost at midnight. Yeah, we're at midnight. 7 days from now is our tailgate, which we're part of Calling All Angels and Halo Nation as well. We're going to have food, cornhole. We're going to have music, raffles for jerseys to be given away of your choice. We're going to have one jersey already on hand to give away to you. A brand new Tim Salmon jersey, 1995, I believe, or 96. It's decked out. If you're a 2XL and you want it, it's yours, but you're going to play a raffle for it. And then we have raffles for other jerseys. We're going to have a great time. Like I said, music, cornhole, food. If you want to bring a plate, if you think, hey, man, I make a real good tuna salad or a dip or whatever, bring it. Let everyone else be the judge of it. We'll have a good time. Bring your own beer. Hide it, but you can't have it by the Halo. I mean, it's just keep it in red Solo cups. Just a word of advice. It's going to be a great time. So if you can come down, even if it's just for the tailgate, come down for fellowship, hanging out, talk Angels baseball. And then if you want to go into the game and you have a ticket, it's against those Houston Trash Throws. So you can have your fun barbecuing with us, hanging out with us from 12 to 6 under the Halo, and then going into freaking to see the Houston Trash Throws come here, and hopefully the Angels can wipe them clean off our field, and it'll be fun all around. We'll be all nice and toasty because we've drinking too much and had a lot of food, and we'll be all relaxed. So hopefully you guys can come down and have fun. Also check out Redbubble for all of Randy's great designs, Fernando's good stuff we got on there. We got all kinds of cool shirts, stuff that's available, merchandise for the page. Then you can go go on there if you want to support minor league ball players. If you've seen the travesty that's happened to them not having more than $12,000 for an entire year. Most MLB teams are not paying their minor league players. They're starving. They need a accommodations to even sleep. So what we're doing is this, by you purchasing one of those shirts at a low price, all the proceeds will go to feeding them at some point this season, either a 66ers game or something like that. We're going to set it up. We've already talked to them. We're going to give out some food and take care of them just to show our support, and then also some proceeds to the minor league fund that Ty Brutcher is trying to set up, and a few others that are trying to get things changed. So, hey, it's a good cause, and if you're for it, you want to make a donation, go for it, because that's where all that money goes. Same with our merch. And then also, one last thing, check out the halosintheinfield.com, the website, and you can link. It has links to our podcast. You can go to our YouTube to watch any of these videos or any of the other podcasts we do. So we do a lot of stuff on this page. We're growing this sucker really fast. We have a lot of people that are contributing to it, and we're very blessed that you guys are listening and sharing the page and following. We really, really enjoy you guys as well, and all your comments. You guys are the best. Let's see, let's see, Troutnet 27, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mike Tuna to Tim Albacore. Okay. Let's see, August 14th is also the 5K run at the Big A, so the parking lot will be closed at 10 a.m. We're going to get in there at 12. Also, Trent Rush, the other guy who does the post game, he's going to be there with us too. Thank you, Fernando. That's Trout here. It's your birthday. What's up, man? There you go. And then let's see. Die Hard says, I'll be camping on the 14th. Damn it. Luigi's in Minnesota. But thank you. Trotter here says, thank you, infielders. See, we're going to come up with that, man. We're going to do that whole voting on what name we should do it. It says, I don't want to call you guys a honk. I really don't. Guys or girls, I don't want to call women, especially honks. So we're going to stay as far away from honks as possible. So, Fernando should get on that, put it like a little poll question, and then that way that'll work out that way so we can all be, either Halo fans or Halo fam or infielders, But again, thank you so much. And this Friday, it was so much better because we beat those dreaded Doyers. And let's do it again tomorrow, shall we? So, for ToddFox and everyone else on this page that puts in the hard time, we just want to say thank you again. Enjoy this victory. Enjoy the rest of, it's not Friday anymore. Enjoy your Saturday up until game time tomorrow. And we'll see you after the game.